Hi everyone, welcome to my video on doing a furry eyebrow with a brow fan as well. So hopefully right now that you can see that those things are present. So if you look on this side here, you can see that each of the strands are vertical. You can see that they're visible and that the top edge is straight. And when I turn here, you can see that each of the strands are still visible and upright, because I like the strands to be doing this. There's kind of, like this interlocking, overlaying type effect. And I'll be explaining what I do to achieve this look. Many people won't like that look, but that's just how I've always liked doing it. You can see that the bottom margin of the eyebrow in the middle is quite neat-ish because now all the strands are vertical. So keep watching because I'll be explaining the two products which I use to have this look. So these are my natural eyebrows. So you can see that when they're completely natural, I have no arch, which is fine because I like it to be completely horizontal at the top. But you can see they're fairly full already, but they don't really have a shape to them. But what I don't like is that the strands are kind of, they're kind of flat. I want the strands to be entirely vertical, and what I really like, as I mentioned earlier, is like in this bit of the eyebrow for the hair strands to look like that. So like a medial fan brow. So that's what I always do, and that's what I'll be explaining. So the two products I use are, the first one is this, which is the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. I have tried many different brow gels. This is the only one that is actually excellent. All the other ones are weak. They don't work for longer than like 1 hour. They're too thick. But this one is amazing. This is like PVA glue. And so you just take it, and it's honestly, it's so good. And with my hair being quite thick as well, I need something quite strong. So what you do is you just load the brush up, and you have to kind of push quite strongly onto the brow. So that's one side done, and so the way that it's all vertically up, so that is exactly how I like it. Many people don't like it that way, which is fine, because I like to seal each strand. I like it to be very furry, and just repeat with the other side. So that's both sides done. And so what this really does is when you make each strand vertical, it accentuates the bottom margin of the eyebrow, and it just makes it very furry. And I really love here where you can see each strand. I really like here where you can see the same strand as well. And so you just have to keep on using your fingers to make it vertical. So the next thing that you have to do is to make the gaps in between them disappear whilst looking natural as well. So what I use is the Loreal Micro Tattoo Brow Artist. Yeah, I've tried many different eyebrow pencils. This is by far the best one that I could find. You have to use a shade that is not the actual eyebrow tint. So because my hair is black, were I to use black, it would look very fake, very very drawn on. So you have to use the next shade down. So because my hair is black, I'm using shade 109 in, oh, you can't even see it. Shade 109 in Ebony. And this is really good. It has like 3 ends. Oh, I can't even see it, can you? No. And when you draw, it looks like hair, so you can kind of see it if I do it. There, you can see it there, see? So what I do is you just go up really close and you go up like that. And you have to be quite gentle because you want it to be really natural, and you have to see the gaps between it still, because you want it to look like your own hair. With your finger, you just push up. So you can see just from a distance, if you, so it's all straight, there is no arch, each hair is visible. Um, and if you kind of make these eye movements, it makes every expression stronger. And what you can do to make it more prominent is to, which is what I do, is when I do my nose, in my other videos, I've said that I draw a dark line here and here, and also here and here. And that just makes the whole area more deep set, which makes the contrast with the eyebrow better. Yeah, so now that I'm up close to the camera, you can probably see it better. Yeah, so that's that.